All right, we're backstage at the Warped Tour. Is Vanna, how was your day?
Today was great, man. The weather is beautiful, there's a breeze, and we played early to a sea of psychopaths. I loved it.
Man, isn't it the greatest feeling in the world to make music and then hear it come back to you?
Oh yeah, there's no other feeling like it, man. That's why we do this, is to get that energy back from everybody.
Yeah, man, it's validating, you know,
Sure.
that a song you wrote in your room in complete silence is now making this raging inferno.
Absolutely, man. It's cool to, like, you know, write down something I've gone through in my life and then, you know, sing it to these kids, and these kids feel it because they've also gone through that thing, and they sing it back even louder. Dude, it's incredible.
That's awesome. Now tell us where you grew up, how you got involved in music. You know, which artist really did it for you? What was your path?
I mean, I grew up in Boston, and really for me it was my mother who got me into, like, you know, Zeppelin, The Police, Pink Floyd, Sabbath when I was really young, and I've always loved music. And then later it became about punk rock, and I started skateboarding and wanted to come to the Warped Tour to see what that was all about, and I discovered a million bands from there. Music has always been something that, you know, I ran shows at my high school when I was in high school. I played at local bands for years.
Okay.
And touring is always something I want to do, and I just worked really, really hard. And it became the fact that, like, music is the thing that, like, you know, I went through a depression earlier on in my life, and music is the thing that brought me out of that. Music is the thing that's kept me alive. So as far as I'm concerned, I owe my whole life to it. So I've just dedicated my entire life to trying to make music. And, you know, I've worked really hard, and, you know, man, I get to tour around with my best friends all around the country and go to overseas and everywhere. And it's not because, it's just because I've tried to pour everything into my music. And, you know, I wouldn't say it's paid off. That's not what I'm looking for, is a payoff. I'm just saying the emotions and the feelings have just kept on going for all these years, so
That's
blessed.
great. Well, I mean, as a fan, it's like a three-ring circus out there with the non-stop, you know, stages and the signings
Sure,
and that.
sure.
But behind the scenes, there's quite a community on the Warped Tour.
100%, absolutely. I mean, I was walking around yesterday, and a couple cops asked me, like, "What is going on? What is this all about?" Because it's backstage. It's a whole town.
Yeah.
It's a mini little town every day. We have
the
people
whole
doing
city and catering.
Exactly. We have catering people working so hard. We have training programs for, like, staying in shape at night. There's yoga. There's AA. There's little, like, you know, like magic card games. There's, you know, football. There's all this, everything for everything. We're all a community out here, man. It doesn't matter what we sound like.
Yeah.
We're all friends. We're all basically doing the exact same thing out here. So this is a big adult summer camp, man.
It's beautiful. Now tell us about your latest music and what you're most proud of accomplishing with that.
Our new record's called All Hell. It just came out on this tour, and the whole record's about being proud of the hell that you've gone through to be the person you are. So, you know, I'm proud of the record. I'm proud of my life and my band's life and where we've come from and where we're gonna go. So, yeah, this record for us is, you know, our platform of what we're standing on, and it's something that we love. So, you know, that we're proud of the actual record and all of the songs on it.
That's great. Now, all that you've seen and gone through, what kind of advice can you impart on those coming up? Because this younger generation seems to want things without paying the dues. They feel like they're entitled to get it without the work.
I feel like it depends on what kind of kids you're around, man. I think there's bratty kids that have been happening since the beginning of time, and I think that a lot of people, like in my parents' generation, worked, but they worked the wrong way for the wrong reasons. I think our generation is a generation that questioned that, and I think now the new generation of kids are kids that are having to figure out how to live in this new world, in this weird, strange world. You know, kids have grown up on the internet, so they think that they want everything instantly to happen for them.
You can click a mouse and get it.
Exactly. So I think that instilling work ethic in kids is an important thing to do, and it's my advice to any bands out there that are up and coming: just love music and work really hard at it, man. Don't try to be in a band because you want to get big and famous, because that rarely happens to anybody. Just do it because you love it, and as long as you love the music and you enjoy playing it and it's your release and the thing that is so important to you in life, then you will be successful. You just have to figure out what success means to you. Passion doesn't always equal a paycheck. Sometimes success just means playing in front of a lot of people, or traveling to a different country, or having your record out in a store. So just do it because you love it. Don't because you're going to get something in return.